On the field, and first pitch just minutes away, almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab, Eric Fetty.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go here in game one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Tommy Edman. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
1-0.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right center field. Newtbar calls it in, and there's one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one fouled off. Out towards left center. Newtbar in a dead sprint. And it's caught for the out. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Max Fried. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Conant. First pitch just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
Got him. And one gone. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And there's a foul ball.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Hit in the air, left field. Donovan nabs it, and there's one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Seiya Suzuki. That one down the line. Fair ball. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Suzuki, the base runner at first with one out. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Popped up. Gorman. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to short. Win. In there safely. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. In for a strike, and the count is 0 and 2. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now up for St. Louis, Kyle Higashioka. Max Fried will go to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball still 0 and 2. That's inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Up the middle, Crawford. And they get Arenado for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman. A little bit low. Ball one. That one missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Going, gone. It's their second. 2-0. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman going back on it. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. And now Luken Baker. First pitch not close. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone! He circles the bases. It's 4-0. So the batting order turns over. Griffin Kona next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. On to the 3rd inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fetty back to work. Just missed.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's hard hit on the line. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. Arenado to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Edman over at second, 1 down. That one ripped. Squeezes it, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rooker at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
2-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Edman around 3rd. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from and There's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in right field. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. So now it's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to third. Rojas whips it to first.
He's out.
And they get Arenado for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Strike one.
0-1.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2-0.
This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Bang, bang. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out. Man at first, Ben Rice up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Win on the move. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Tommy Edman will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in, 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So first and second with 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And it's fouled away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That one the other way. Win. On to first. And Polanco is out. That ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom of the 4th. And now the DH, Luken Baker. Ball one there. There's a line drive to left field. Griffin Conant next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Contreras up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. This one in the air, center field. Edman in position. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Brent Rooker. First pitch, and he just misses.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And there's 1 down.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And there's a base hit to the left. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Conant snags it for the 2nd out. Ben Rice digs in now. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throws from his knees, and that's a nice play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the batter now, Brendan Donovan. And a base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nootbaar in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Donovan leads off first with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. In the dirt. Base knock right field. And out to a board.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andres Munoz. Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Munoz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of game 1.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Here's a tapper towards short. Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Miguel Rojas. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Will Smith to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Slider misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. And now Brent Rooker. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Konai makes the catch, inning over. Back here in St. Louis. At the plate, Luken Baker.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. And that skips into dirt. He caught it behind his back. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
That one ripped, but foul. Benintendi at third with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And up next for Seattle, Ben Rice. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The relay, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And here we go with game 2. Next pitch is outside. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ground ball, left side. Sends it across the first, and they get the out on Smith. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
The right fielder,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Headed towards the corner. Arozarena on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Right side, and foul ball. Outside, 3-2 now. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play? So 2 down now, and here is Brendan Donovan. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Just missed. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Just missed.
2-0.
On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Liberator back to work. Fouled off left side. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
This to third. Arenado throws to first.
That's an out.
One out in the second. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. Crawford, in his 7th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ben Rice in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Dylan Moore. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Throws it away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. 1 out. Runner at second. Andrew Benintendi, the next to hit. And this is inside.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Ouch.
That hit him. First base.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact.
And he misses it. It drops in. Still able to fire over. Everybody's going to be safe.
Back-to-back singles, that can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
On a line, base hit. Benintendi comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And that one gets away at the plate. And the runners will move up. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So they're all loaded up. Kyle Higashioka next up for the Cardinals. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. To third, and he just gets back. There's one. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Flied to right his first time. Ripped on a line to center. Newcar makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. The Mariners trailing by 3 here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2. Just foul.
Rojas leads off first with 1 away. That's out to center field. Newcar makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
Oh, gets dirty. And very nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the Cardinals catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch misses.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Ripped to short. Whips it to Moore. Out. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Polanco to Crawford for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Now the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Just missed.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
And that's a fair ball. Arenado around 3rd. Safe. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
One ball, no
To
strike.
third, tag, got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And up next for Seattle, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Konai. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And here is Randy Arozarena. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Andrew Benintendi. Hard hit, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Griffin Konai. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Check swing, called strike.
Gets the call on the mound right there. A little surprising for a guy that's struggled, and most times you don't get that.
Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job.
Gregory Santos will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, no appeal. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grabs it on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here is Dylan Moore. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So up next, Miguel Rojas.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a curve misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's two away. So digging in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, Good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. On the ground. Foul. And it goes just foul. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3. So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Nootbaar drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first. Digging for 2. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit. So up next, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. Gabe Spire gets the ball now.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the
and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. Fouls 1 away and now 3-2. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The run scores from third, and they lead by 3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Big at bat to pad their lead.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. That misses. And that's ball 3.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just...
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe! In comes the run from second. It's 7-3. 2 outs, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi next up for the Cardinals. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Strike 2. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLDS. Right side. Suzuki makes the catch, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. Fly ball down the line. Donovan makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Handles, throws to first, and he's out. And now for Seattle, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And they go down. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Griffin Conine. Miller back to work. And first offering is fouled off. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Contreras in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki under it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
1 strike.
Next one misses. 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Smoked on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. Out. Back here in St. Louis. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. First and second, no outs. Miguel Rojas up next for the Mariners. Makes the grab, 1 down. Tommy Edman will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the late stages of game 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Tried to hold up on the 0-2, now a look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. So they're down to their final out. Now the Mariners catcher, Will Smith. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Hard hit to third. And that is the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Griffin Conine.
The right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conine.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. Rice takes it to the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Contreras goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Line drive, caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. So a runner at third, 2 men out. So now it's Nolan Arenado, and that's outside. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. That one ripped. That's back. And it hits the fence. Runner at first with 2 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Suzuki makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, it's Sonny Gray. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one hammered center field. 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Brent Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now. And it stays fair. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. 3rd game of the division series. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Griffin Conine. Towards first, Rice. He'll do it himself. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Wilson Contreras blasts one out, and they add on. It's 5-zip. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Well struck, right field, way back there. And that one is off the wall.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. This ball's chopped to the ground, but it kicks foul.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting it.
This ball well hit, left center field, and that splits the gap. Coming home. He's safe, and it's now a 6-run lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do.
New arm out of the bullpen, Max Fried.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Edman makes a nice run. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Gray back to work. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Donovan pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down. Ben Rice up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Out to short. Inning over.
He's out.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Nolan Gorman. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And there's a ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Edman going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi. Flied to right his first time. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across. And a quick out, number 1. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And it's out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 7-2. 1 out, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. And he's already singled in this game. To third. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Third out. Start of the 4th. Here's Contreras now. Freed, a tall lefty, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-2 now.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time though, and they do get the out. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one misses. 3-0.
3-0.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Next offering is fouled back. 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is that. And we're back. Now, J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. First offering, and it just misses. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Fly to left his first time.
Things aren't looking great for this offense right now, Boo. They need a spark. It doesn't matter who provides it, but they need it to save their season.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. That one the other way. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Max Fried will go to work. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Fly ball center field. Edman. He's there. He's got it. One down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game. Andres Munoz takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Inside, just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
No, off the plate.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Gorman off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. Back in Seattle, Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Pinch hitter coming on, Trent Grisham. Gray back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that is out of play.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Donovan makes the grab, and there's two gone. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. This to third, Arenado. Slings to first, and they get the out on Smith. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the sixth. Andrew Benintendi steps up. They say you win.
0-1.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 down. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Konai stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Way inside, and that hit him. First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. First and second, no outs. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. So they're at the corners now. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-2. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Number 54.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly is called. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That'll make it out of here. A three-run dinger. It's 10-5. Next to hit, Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. Higashioka makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-5. So up next, Nolan Gorman. That's down and in. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 12-5. Now it's the shortstop. On the mound now, Ryan Wu.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Right side, hard hit. Polanco tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Benintendi up here. Inside. And that's ball one. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And there are two down. And up next for St. Louis, Griffin Conine. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 3 of the NLDS. That's inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way high. That one misses, and the count's full. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive, but safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Conine off of first with 2 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
They get the force. That'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Swings through that one for strike 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dominic Canzone. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rips that one center field. Nabs it. 1 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So it's their last chance in this one. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Donovan under it. And that'll do it. They've won the series and are off to the semifinal round.
You know, the lights shine a little brighter in the postseason, but this team played really good baseball. Congratulations to them. You want to celebrate this one, but you also want to get ready for the next round.